Hello, everyone from the South in the United States of America on a late afternoon, early evening. And I wanted to do a video trying to explain something. I'm going to talk and hopefully I'll be able to communicate what I'm trying to communicate to you. And I hope that it helps some people. That's why I do this. Because sometimes I hope to find that video I need to hear sometimes. I want to explain, I'm over 50, and I want to explain to the younger ones, and also to reiterate to myself, why it is that we go through the things we go through in life. And some of us, I think, have gone through things in life to better prepare us and help others, because there's no one who knows better than somebody who's been through something to explain it or to understand it. My life has been I don't want to come across as, I'm complaining or that I'm a victim, because I'm not a victim. Because I was able to get out of situations or improve my situations as things happened over the years. So I don't want to come across as a victim in this victim culture today. Now, there are victims, there are bad things that happen to people, but victimhood can be temporary if you can turn it around and use it to your advantage in life and learn from it. And that's what I've done so far. It's never ending, but it's life. I've gone through many trials and tribulations in my life, including divorces and, certain aspects of people in my life having drug addictions, alcoholism, etc., mental health problems. My mother was sick most of my life and still is today. My father was nowhere really around. I was exposed to the medical field through my stepfather. I learned a lot being in that position and working in his office when I was younger. His children from a previous marriage were kidnapped and taken overseas for 8 years. And they were on milk cartons, so I know all about that too. One of my siblings is gay. We faced that decades ago. I've gone through divorces. I've faced narcissists in my family and outside of my family. At first, I thought it was just a problem with my family. No, it seems to be an epidemic. I faced nearly losing my children in a car accident. And I was blessed with a miracle, a direct answer to my prayers. I was faced with the last 3 years and having to truly stay the course, even though I had doubts, because I'm not a medical doctor, and they well told me that. Every lesson, every death, every victory, every little thing that you've ever faced, and I can't even name them all. I've had ESP experiences, poltergeist experiences, not on a regular basis, but I know they exist. I've lost everything and had to put it back together, or nearly everything. Materialistically. But all of these things that have happened over my lifetime and over the years are in preparation to learn and become a more compassionate and understanding soul. But it also is to recognize things that you don't need to be involved with, people you don't need to be involved with. There are some people that you can't help and you can't save. You can pray for them, but you don't need to have them in your life. There are boundaries that you have to set for yourself. Doesn't mean that you can't talk to them around and over the boundaries, but you don't let them come too close. There are things that will be coming, I think, to change things, and anytime there's any change in your life, there's going to be an uncomfortable period because you're not comfortable with the change. A lot of people like routine and something they can rely on a daily basis. I tend to get aggravated with routine and want to break things up. But anyway, it's going to be uncomfortable. We're going through a period to where we're waking up to what's been going on for a very, 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 very long time. And that things that we were told are not the truth. And things that we relied on are not reliable. And things that we believed in are not real. And that's going to be very difficult for many people who put their faith in people. And unfortunately, I've learned that you need to put your faith in yourself and your faith in prayer and that intuition and gut feeling that you get, whether you are going in the wrong or right direction. And we've been taught to rely on everything outside of ourselves. We'll be happy if we buy this purse. We'll be happy if we buy this car. We'll be happy if we buy this house. We'll be happy if we buy this piece of land. And I'm not talking about necessity. I'm talking about keeping up with the Joneses. And it works, I guess, for some people for a short period of time. But it doesn't last. I'm very much a minimalist. I've moved all over this country. I've moved, I don't know, I counted one time, it was 26 times. It's more than that. City to city, house to house, state to state. Now, in my adult latter years when I had children, I slowed down and I got stable for them to have one place that they could grow up. Unlike me, who was a military brat and had some gypsy blood in me. But my children stabilized me. Just know that you need to have faith in yourself and ask for help from your higher power, who's within you, the creator of us all. And stay the course on what is right and what is true. If you have bad habits, try to break them. I've been in the process of breaking many over the years. And stay strong. There's much joy to be still had. I just spent a week. My first grandchild was born. She was named after me. I can't explain what that is. That a part of me will be here when I'm gone if we don't destroy ourselves first. The only worry I have is the future generations, so that when I close my eyes, hopefully I can be at peace, that they stand a better chance in a better world one day than even what I lived in. And that's everything. Because of my son's NDE, I know that we go on. Only our body perishes. Our soul goes on. This is a learning time. I don't know exactly what for, or who exactly, or what exactly all the rules are, because I'm afraid we've been lied to so much. Things have been left out. But I do know there is a creator that is good. And because of our free will, we have messed things up pretty badly. And we've got to right this ship that's at about a 45-degree angle right now. And life jackets aren't going to cut it. Anyway, prayers to all. Stay true to who you are. Focus on your family and your community. These are hard times, but this too shall pass. Learn. Learn as much as you can. Learn about your fauna in your area, your flora in your area. Get a water filtration system. That's very important. And just be prepared, like we are on a regular basis, for hurricanes. And maybe a little extra. But learn as much as you can about cooking, preparing, shelter, all of it. Because if there's a flood or any sort of disaster, things can get lost. But the knowledge that you have in your brain, you'll carry with you as long as you survive. If it gets that bad, I'm not saying it will. I think it'll be spotty in some areas. But these are just my thoughts. I'm not a channeler, I'm not a prophet, and I'm not a forecaster. I'm just sharing my thoughts. But the main thing is that we can't keep going like we've been going. We've been living comfortably in lies, and now the lies are being brought to the surface. and all their plans. They got us comfortable for a very long time. And things are getting uncomfortable now. Especially when you realize that those in charge don't have our best interest at heart. Many of them. But remember that your purpose here is to learn. Your purpose here is to grow. Your purpose here is to change and be humble and be able to survive amongst all these difficulties, and to teach the next generation what you know, if they'll listen. But hang in there. Hang in there. Because there is purpose. And we're here for a reason during these times. I do believe that. Love to you all. Prayers to you all. Go outside. Breathe. Walk. Share. Enjoy yourselves when you can. Bye for now.